Ging Freecss, you have some explaining to do. Alright, so in case y'all don't know who Ging Freecss is the father of our protagonist of the show Ging Freecss and the show Hunter X Hunter 2011 and the regular edition, the manga, and every other form of art it comes as. He is the goal. He is Gon's goal. He wants to meet his father. His father has left him with his auntie, and he was raised by his aunt his whole entire life. And his sole mission, Gon's primary goal, is to meet his father. For what reason? What he's going to do when he meets his father, I don't know. Will he embrace him? Will he punch him in the face? Hopefully, that's what I want him to do, but we don't know where that's going to go in the future. But let's talk about Ging for a second. What do we know about Ging? Ging is a very skilled hunter. He actually became a hunter at a very young age, the same age Gon became a hunter. He was under the age of 13, I know that for sure. I forgot what specific age he was, but very impressive. And he went on to become a very successful and very wealthy hunter. He's actually one of the best known nin users in the world. So this guy is top tier level, and he's not to be trifled with. He's the creator of a game called Greed Island, a game that allows people to go inside the game and actually explore it, more like a Sword Art Online type experience, where you go in your game but your whole body goes in the game and you're actually able to use your physical body in the full game. It's a pretty interesting game, pretty good story arc right there about what happened with the Chimera Ant, before the Chimera Ant arc that we're at right now. But seeing the Chimera Ant arc, I've actually got a couple of thoughts about Ging, I don't know how to pronounce his name, that I want to let y'all know. Ging, you suck. You're awful father. Probably the worst father in anime history, in the whole anime community. You're the worst father. Why do I say this? First of all, you abandoned the kid when he was young. You said, hey, I don't want to be a father right now. I want to go off and explore the world and have some fun. Sorry man, that's not how that works. When you become a dad, you got some responsibilities you got to take care of, and your main priority is protecting and caring for your child. I mean, Ging, he's very successful, which means he has a lot of money. And seeing he has a lot of money, I wonder if he ever sent Aunt Mito any kind of cash flow, any kind of compensation for taking care of his son. It's not her son. And I bet you he didn't. No child support was paid by this man right here. So that's fail number one. Fail number two. Your son is actually doing everything possible he can to follow in your footsteps. For what reason, I don't know, because your footsteps are not the best to follow as terms of being a human being, as being successful as in terms of being successful as a person. My dog is tripping over here. Then yeah, you're successful, but in the home you're unsuccessful. At one point in time, he actually gets as close as he has before. He finds a tape of Ging's voice recorded and a couple items left by Ging for his son. We all know he left him the fishing rod. And we find out later that he's also created this game for his son to explore. And this game is not a safe game. Ging actually puts things in place in the game to make sure his son does not pass. He puts an ex-con, this dude named Razor, who's one of the main, kind of like the main bosses you have to get past in order to beat the game. And he puts him in charge, and he says, hey, if you see my son, I want you to make sure you go extra hard on him. I want you to make sure he doesn't win. I want to make sure he fails at every level. Like, dude, really? You go have this ex-criminal over here telling him, the dude with no inhibitions, no morals. He's killed before, so he's not above killing the kid either. So you could tell this dude to go as hard as he can on your son. Make sure he doesn't pass the game. Really? That's pretty cold-blooded right there. And then when he saw him, he's like, "Oh snap, you're gone? Oh my father, your father told me to go extra hard on you, man. Woo, I'm about to power up in this bitch." Like, what? Come on, man. Jeez, chill out. The kid's had a tough time already. And then at the end of it all, he beat your little game. He proved himself. I mean, no one else has beaten this game before. And this guy, and your son does it at a very young age. And you play him again. All he wants to do is meet you, and you send him to some other location. Just because he's with his best friend, Killua. Okay, so if he's by himself, yeah, he can come and see me. But, you know, if he's with his friends, trying to show off in front of his friends, no, go ahead and send him over to my boy Kaito. He'll take good care of him. Yeah. Pussy. Pussy, pussy, pussy. What a wimp move. The dude beat your game fair and square. No matter all the obstacles you put in his place, you actually made it harder for him than extra players, because Razor went extra hard on him. So, but I mean, I think he's scared of his son. I think he's scared to face his own son, which is it's ridiculous, man. Yeah, you the most powerful, one of the most powerful dudes in the Hunter X Hunter universe, and you're still scared to face your son. And on top of that, the place where he puts Gon at, because Kaito, he's actually, this is the beginning of the Chimera Ant arc when Gon and Killua run into Kaito, and they get into the whole Chimera Ant arc thing. I wonder if Ging actually knew what was going down there, because I don't think he just sent him there randomly for no reason. So did he know there was going to be hell on earth at where Kaito was? Did he know that this could be this bad? The ants were going to arise and be this powerful and do all this? I don't know. That's some serious foretelling, I'll admit, but this is Ging we're talking about, and he's pretty sadistic when it comes to his son. Like, no holds barred. Like, hey, I'm not going to take it easy on you, man. You're going to have to work your ass off if you want to meet me. Because I ain't gonna just show up in front of you. No, never. So, spoiler alert. After Kaito gets his head, chopped off by Neferpitou, he's basically out of commission right now. He may come back later in some form or fashion, but right now he's officially out of commission. I wonder if Ging would even care about that. I mean, now Kaito, he actually trained Kaito. He actually helped Kaito develop his powers. He spent more time with Kaito than he did with his own son, so he should have more of a relationship with Kaito. So I wonder if he got word, oh, hey, Kaito was dead? Would he even care? Would he even care? Would he try to avenge him? I don't know. This guy right here. And then the same person who killed Kaito could legitimately kill your son too. If he doesn't care about Kaito, I know he doesn't care about his son, because that's already been proven, man. But let's say, for instance, he did care. He did find out that these things were going down, his son was in danger, and he wanted to come through and help his son. We may end up seeing battles like this. With the old TNA pay-per-view Bound for Glory. Yep, that'd be one epic battle right there. I don't know what Ging is actually really capable of, because I've never seen him in action, but this right here would be freaking fantastic. And seeing that Ging is one of the best ninjas in the whole world, the Hunter Association may actually call on this man. He's like, hello. For instance, like Chairman Netero was unsuccessful. Miriam, the Chimera Ant King, is still out running about, causing the muck. Can you please help us, Ging? You are one of the best in the world. Will you please help us? Would he even show up? You say, is my son there? Yeah, your son's still here. He's still alive. He definitely ain't showing up then. But for instance, if he did show up, we may see some epic battles like this. Seeing that Ging is one of the best end users in the whole world, he should be present in this situation. If Chairman Netero is unsuccessful and actually loses, that's the only way I can see them kind of calling on Ging. Now, how are they get in touch with him? Because the dude is pretty not around. I don't know how, but if this is the kind of guy who would let the world burn just for selfish reasons? Would he just, like, if he actually sees, because no matter where he is, if this gets out of hand, it's gonna make it to wherever he is. He can't hide from this. And will he just sit back on the sidelines knowing he has the power to stop it, or potentially put a pause to the Chimera ant activity? I don't know, man. This guy, I don't like this guy. I don't like him one bit. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's just me. Maybe he's actually a mastermind. He's actually planned this out from the get-go, and this is all his plan, to mold his son in the image that he wants his son to be molded. You know, he wants his son to go this direction. He points this direction, and he wants his son to go that way. You know, you steer him that way, and he's just making his son into a great and powerful hunter. And maybe that's all this is about. Maybe it's not off of like malevolent, or he's scared to face his son. He's not a bad father. He's just doing distant parenting. Yeah, maybe that's it. But I'm gonna let y'all decide that. Go ahead and leave your comments below and tell me what y'all think about this, man. But Ging, yeah, you're not winning any points in my book. Alright, I'm out of here, y'all.